What is good, y'all? Tickets to the Illinois show in Elgin at the Hemmons, June 27th, are now live. Do not be too late. Do not snooze. You gonna wanna get these tickets ASAP. I'm telling y'all, this shit gonna be crazy, boy. Buy your tickets now. And don't forget, there will be a drop tab asking, how did you hear about us? Make sure you let them know you coming to see your boy Purd. Trying to get y'all there. Come out, have a great time at the Hemmons in the E, June 27th. Be there or be fucking square. And I will see y'all in the next one. Please enjoy this video. Be smooth.
I will say, even though I've only done a couple workouts, I feel a lot better already compared to like before I got in here. I was pretty angry. I mean, after 6 sets, I feel better. Just goes to show, man, no matter how your emotions are, even if you feel like shit mentally or whatever, it's no excuse to skip the gym. Don't use your mood as a reason not to come. Alright, so far it's been a pretty stressful day, so thankfully we are at the one place where we can get rid of some of that stress. Not sure how much I'm gonna do today in terms of volume and workouts, but no. Just needed to get in here, man. Needed to clear my mind. I think I can, wonder how high I can go today, actually. I wasn't sure how heavy this was gonna feel, and it felt pretty light. I ain't gonna lie, I ate like shit over the weekend too. So, what that means is, I should be able to lift fairly heavy, but also, I fucked up, so I better lift heavy. Let's do one more of those. Come on. Oh, fuck. Shit. Whew. I could have tried to fight for, or I could have tried to fight for another one, but I don't think that would have worked out. Let's move on. Let's actually lower this one. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Ooh, shit. Fuck. Ooh, shit. Yeah, this will be the last one. Oh, fuck. All right. And finish off with some presses. A couple sets. Then we'll do some cardio and get out of here. I will say, even though I've only done a couple workouts, it was pretty quick. I feel a lot better already. I mean, compared to like before I got in here, I was pretty angry. But, I mean, after 6 sets, I feel better. Just goes to show, man. No matter how your emotions are, even if you feel like shit mentally or whatever, it's no excuse to skip the gym. Don't use your mood as a reason not to come. If anything, make that your reason to come. If you're angry, use it in the gym. If you're sad, use it in the gym. If you're fucking happy as hell, use it in the gym. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck. Woo. 20 times better. I feel fucking 20 times better. All that fucking anger went straight to my pecs. Let's try 180. I'm not gonna go for like a hella amount of reps, just kind of want to push something heavy. Now, although I have been pretty frustrated today, I am pretty excited to get home and try to test out my new toys. But that is for the later or the near future. For right now, I need to finish off killing my chest with 180 pounds straight to the chest. Come on, come on. No, okay. Let's go do cardio. Woo. All right. All done now. Time to go home. Figure out if I can get these things to work, because I'm not exactly a tech guy, so gotta see how to set up this new stuff. Let's just roll these up. But yeah, I think that'll be the theme of today's episode is don't use your mood as an excuse not to go to the gym, you know, because, and I feel like I've said it before in a previous video, because I've heard it so many times from people where they'll go, oh, I'm not in a good mood, so I'm just not gonna go today. And it's like, I don't really understand that logic, because it's like, if you aren't in a good mood, you would think going to the gym would benefit you rather than, you know, hurt you. Like, it's not gonna hurt you. So why, you know, why skip the gym and stay home feeling the same way? You know, insert whatever mood that you're feeling in the moment. You know, why fucking sit there and be angry or be sad when you could put some fucking weight on a bar or grab some dumbbells and start lifting some shit, you know? Especially for like someone like me who's prone to getting easily agitated or just real quick to change moods type of thing. The gym is definitely like one of the main things that helps, because, you know, for a little bit of time, you know, smoking weed was my main way of like dealing with stuff. But then as you get older and you become an adult, you kind of realize you're not really dealing with it. You're more so just making yourself not think about the problem. So now I'm using a healthier method to kind of regulate my mood, because now I'm too tired to be angry or upset about anything. Honestly, I remember what I was angry about, but it was so unimportant that I'm just like, you know, it's damn near like I couldn't even remember what I was mad for. I mean, I do, but like, that's how unimportant it was. You know what I mean? That it can be forgetful, but it just happened. So obviously I'm not going to forget it that fast. But, you know, now that I've kind of drained some of my energy out, you know, I feel a lot better. So I ain't got to fucking deal with myself. This fucking Tesla behind or in front of me is driving slow as all hell. But yeah, so let that be a lesson to you guys, especially if you're a newbie to the gym, and you know you can be easily influenced by your own mind to kind of take days off and shit like that. So, you know, obviously the more experienced guys, they ain't got to worry about stuff like that, because even if they do take a rest day, you know you're gonna be back anyways. But for the people that are more inexperienced and are more likely to fall off the wagon, so to speak, you know, use all those excuses as a reason to go to the gym. You know, even being tired, use that excuse as a reason to go to the gym. Anything that you can think of. I mean, unless like something really bad happens, then obviously, yeah, don't go. But, you know, any type of like, I'm just not feeling it for XYZ reason, you know, use those as motivators, as to be like, you know what, this type of thinking is why I'm in this position now. So in order to get to where I want to be, need to change some things around. And listening to this part of myself isn't going to get me to where I want to be. Because the part of you that, you know, thinks, oh, well, I'm tired, or I'm upset, or I just don't feel like it today, or whatever, you know, but I'm going anyways. That part of you, you know, the healthy part of you that you imagine yourself to be, you know, he already or she already thinks a certain way. So you got to think in the mind of that person instead of thinking in the mind of who you are today. You know, imagine yourself as the meathead already, instead of just imagining yourself as the beginner that doesn't know shit and just wasting their time, or whatever type of dumb shit you try to tell yourself to convince yourself that you shouldn't be at the gym, you know? And you can apply it to anything, really. I mean, if you really fucking don't feel like doing something that you know you got to get done, you know, especially if you're tired, you're going to be tired regardless. So, and I'm going to continue to say that. I think that's a big thing that I've been telling myself, because I'm getting to a point right now. Just wanted to make sure these were on, because that would suck if I've been talking this whole time and wasn't getting no audio. But yeah, I've been just kind of trying to evaluate myself in these last few weeks, just how I've been, and I'm not sure if I'm just reaching like a burnout, or if I'm not too sure exactly. I'm not sure how to even word it, because I'm not exactly the kind of guy that talks about these type of things until I've already dealt with them, so that, you know, it's not something that's like difficult to bring up. But I don't know, man. I've been having some old thoughts come back into my mind, and it's been a little, I mean, I will say, to credit myself a little bit, it has been easier than, you know, when I was a teenager and stuff. It has been easier to deal with these thoughts, but even still, it's almost like they're getting harder, like they're getting like they're getting louder. I guess that's the best way I could say it. It's getting louder, but my mental strength is at least, you know, leveled up some points to where I can still kind of, you know, calm myself down, but at the same time, it's like, now when I get into those moments, it kind of gets very intense. And I know I'm speaking very broad right now, and it's mostly just because I don't want to say anything too crazy, just because, you know, people look at you a certain way once you say certain things. So I don't want to, I don't know. I mean, honestly, it's not like I talk about this shit to anybody anyways, but I don't know. Eventually, I want to get to a point where I can say stuff like this to the camera or to whoever, but I'm working on it, okay? We'll just say that, you know, I've been having to deal with some old problems that are seeming to be a little more troublesome, but I don't think it's anything I can't handle. You know, it's nothing haven't handled in the past, so I think I should be okay. But, you know, it's just something you got to recognize and just take note of. And, you know, like I said, all these things I'm just kind of working towards getting better at either dealing with or managing or whatever it may be. But that is it for today's episode. Appreciate you guys as always for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Be smooth.